And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1.
If I'm the fighter with high stamina fighting a fast, speedy guy like this, and you're my trainer, what are some of the things I absolutely have to remember that you told me?
When you get on the inside, you better not make silent agreements and allow the fans.
Tyson's been stunned. Oh, Teddy, he is hurt, but he's trying to throw back.
Yeah, that's the worst thing in the world. I know it's his natural inclination to go back, but that's the worst thing because now look at the punches he's throwing. He's going to leave himself wide open for something else.
Hagler's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Tyson was hurt. Now Tyson looks to have his feet back underneath him.
Yeah, but does he have his mind right? Is he still going to be the seek and destroy fighter that he's been before?
Solid. Early on here in the round, and he's already down. And he doesn't look good at all.
With a matchup like this, Teddy, a boxer versus brawler, who do you really have more confidence in that they can pull off the win?
You know, in one way you could say the brawler because he's got that eraser. He can pull it out of the fire, but I'm going to go with the guy who's probably more rounded athletically, has to do more things because he didn't have that great gift of power. He's had to learn to do other things. And if he's forced to fight in the spot, those other things aren't working. He'll be able to do that.
Monzon's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Able to land another power shot early on here, Kenny. Monzon, solid. Oh! Back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. He engages in the clinch. Halfway through round number 1. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Forceful hook by Mike Tyson. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Good flush shot by Mike Tyson. That's a big right hand there. Wow! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Mike Tyson's game plan works to perfection. The power came early. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Mike Tyson's tagged. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Let's talk about
right hand crashing. There it is. Oh, he's got to beat the count of 10 here.
Clear your head.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Nice work, the left hand to the head. A little head hunting. He didn't see that. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught.
He gets to him with an upper. Look at that. Oh, my, what a shot. Taylor's down. He's got to beat the count. That punch was absolutely a stunner. Good evening. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. warning, this fight is over. And now he's targeting upstairs. Mundine's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house.
And yet another big shot comes in. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before. Come on, kill a little time.
Trying to go downstairs, but off. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Anthony Mundine's defense has failed him. A flash knockdown here. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Did you see that? Big left hand, and he goes down. So Danny Jacobs will fight on here, getting up after the knockdown. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Mike Tyson's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut.
Puncher here in front of us, going up against a guy who can do a little bit of everything. A boxer, puncher, well-skilled, good athlete, well-conditioned.
Yeah, the big puncher, I think, is going to be in trouble, especially as the fight goes late. He's going to get more and more desperate, and he's going to look for that one bomb. And usually when you know it's coming, you can avoid it.
Big shot comes crashing home. Oh, and now the real test. Get up after going down a second time. Solid left hand. Tyson's proving to be elusive. Good job getting himself away from the ropes. A shooting right hand by Mike Tyson. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Left to the body. Scores up top with a left. Wow. Ruined in one instance. Just done. Fight over. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Zones in on that overhand right. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
That was a left hand that came right solid. Targeting that. 3, 4, 5.
Goes down for the first time tonight, but you can see he's ready to make up for it here.
There's just a little bit of water in the basement, not a full flood. But if he doesn't want those pipes to burst, he better figure out quick why he got dropped.
Huge uppercut by Tyson. Mike Tyson's feeling the effects now of that hook.
Many times throughout our broadcast we've seen through the years, when we get a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter, there can be a tendency for clashes of heads.
Yes, there can be, and also tripping a little bit. Sometimes they step on each other's feet.
Fine combo there. Right hand followed by the left hook. Crashes home with the uppercut. Very nice work to the head. The right hand. Big shot there. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
Over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
If he wants to get more in the right way and get a knockout, well, his opponent's covering up now. Step to the side, and you might get a chance to get a clean shot that you don't have right in front.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Kelly Pavlik's got to deal with a cut cheek. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library, watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
And he ties up on the inside. What he can do when he sends that right to the head. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Quick snapping hook, and Kelly Pavlik's rocked, and both men are damaged in this round. Wild stuff. Pavlik's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the cornerman is the most important person right now in that ring. He has to do his job and stop that bleeding.
Tyson's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him.
And banging away he goes. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. He beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Oh, and there you go. And you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the
count. Knockout loss for all the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. Teddy, what are your expectations? What do you think we're going to see out of Sugar Ray tonight?
Well, you're going to see what you always see to a certain extent. Blinding ability. Just great talent. You know, he has power, he has speed. You know, and a lot of times when you see that, you think about the head. You know, a lot of those guys that are real speed merchants, like Sugar Ray Leonard, they go right upstairs to that top. But he pays attention to the body. Don't be surprised if you see some body work.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent...
Leonard's hit by a right hand. Solid. And he is down. He is down for the first time tonight. After being knocked down. To the head he goes with a left hand. Oh, veteran move. Counter shot to the head. A clean, big hook to the head by Sugar Ray Leonard.
You know, through the years, we've learned the kind of disposition that a fighter has to have to beat Iron Mike Tyson. But what about the style, Teddy? Here he's going up against a guy who's very unconventional, very awkward and athletic. How does that play in this fight?
Every which way and in a bad way if you're back on Tyson. Because Tyson's strong. As strong as he is physically, I think that's how weak he is and how vulnerable he is mentally. And a frustrating style like this can really bring that vulnerability out.
Finish with a hook. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Counter punch up top.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Leonard's in a bad spot. Wow! Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
The bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Oh, a huge hook to the body. Able to cover up that gut. Sugar Ray Leonard targets that hook and scores with it. Sugar Ray Leonard's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. There it is! How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
Tyson's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
This is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes, speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shot and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Once again to the head. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Good work. Oh, that's good stuff. Fires right back with one of his own. Good work by Bishop. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
A crushing blow up top. And yet another big shot comes in. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? Is proving that he doesn't want to be knocked out tonight. Bishop's once again the target of a hook. Mike Tyson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Solid left hand to the head. Good fighting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. We come to the end of the round. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cut man obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cut man?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right coagulants. Stop that. Usually Avitine, Lombin.
Did you see that? Every punch landed in that combination, and he goes down hard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's over. The fight is over. Mike Tyson's gunned down yet another. And banging away he goes, able to land that power punch.
Trying to force his way in that front door, and he got smacked with that door.
Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. And yet another big shot comes in. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? This is the punch that David Hay tries to set up time and time again. He's always targeting that right hand. What an intense hook landed by David Hay. Effective work with that flush overhand right. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. Unable to make an impact there by David Hay. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Tonight.
And you got to wonder whether or not these fights should continue.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Not much action as he just ties up. Mike Tyson's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Not able to land the headshot. David Hay's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to
David, oh, that's gotta hurt. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are...
It's over. The fight is over. Mike Tyson's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
Here's now considered by way of Brooklyn, Iron.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. A headshot blocked. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Mike Tyson. Keep your hands up. Vitaly Klitschko's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. How about that left right there? He doesn't look good, but yet he's throwing rather than clinching. He comes with the straight right hand. So he decides to go down. Vitaly Klitschko's hurt. Can you believe this? This round is absolutely outrageous. Commits to the straight right. Now committing to that jab, straight hand. It works out. Vitaly Klitschko's... Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Now he ties up there. You see him with the left of the head there, and he returns hands on that exchange. So the early action here in this fight should reveal an edge. Tyson's got speed. He can move.
Well, they say speed kills. He better just be careful he doesn't have an accident. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Vitaly Klitschko's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. A well-placed hook from Mike Tyson. Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air.
Oh! One punch power has ended this fight. Can you believe that? There is no way he can continue on. It is done.
Something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, you get the result right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later. And something you got to start early and stay with.
Vladimir Klitschko's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that hurt. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Vladimir Klitschko's jab has to be first and foremost on his to-do list, isn't it, Teddy?
Yeah, I would say so. You ever see that commercial where the guy says, how do you spell relief? Well, it's kind of like, how do you spell victory in this fight? J-A-C. That's exactly the way you go.
That's what he wants. Oh, and there you go. It was as if Klitschko had a red target painted on him right there. Just before that knockdown, his opponent struck with ease. Is he taking damage? Unable to get to Ali. Ali blocked it. This is what Ali has proven through the years. He can handle his opponent's punch. He seems to be back.
One of his greatest attributes, that chin.
Ali's opponent probably realizes what we see right now. Moments ago, yes, he was in tough shape, but as for... Oh, he is... Did you see that? Muhammad Ali goes down. Ali is down, and his opponent put him there with a precision, perfectly placed power punch. 2, 3, 4. Punching. Here he goes, early in the fight, and delivering some big blows.
Yeah, and if his opponent wants to be here later in the fight, not just early in the fight, he better start getting out of the range of this power fight.
Good combination to the body. Out, missed that uppercut. That is a strong uppercut there. Huge power punch from Iron Mike. Big, big shot comes crashing home. All that talk from the Louisville lip. Now he's got to prove he's got some guts. Muhammad Ali is down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Mike Tyson's giving these fans a thriller here. A first-round knockout. Fireworks early explode in round number. Start of round number 4 as we look at Teddy's scorecard. Mike Tyson's knockdown is a big difference maker here.
And that's the thing. He has the power to separate himself a little bit in this fight. His opponent doesn't have that.
Well, the big man with the big walking stick, Isaac Frost, handling his opponent with the jab. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Scored well to the body again. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Tyson's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching,
but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head. Isaac Cross was nearly knocked. And bang, and away he goes. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
5.
Frost back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. There's a straight right. Oh, and there you go. Can he beat the champion? I don't think so here, Ted.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Tyson's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, 5 knockouts.
Mike Tyson.